Hey, Seashell Case, how are you? Love Bug, what's going on? Absolutely, it's logged on, so you'd be the first person. So go ahead and ask your question. Okay, Model, hang on just a second. Hey, Minnie Mouse. Seashell was up first on the list. Sure, Seashell, no problem. Thank you, angels, for always loving and protecting us. Thank you, God, for always loving us unconditionally. I'm going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle and see what your guides have to say. I'm asking for seashells. I'm asking her guides to give her a message. Give her a message for today. I'm asking seashells guides to give her a message. One card, please. Okay, Seashell Case, the card that came out for you was the Monterey Pine. Monterey Pine. Again, this is from the deck Wisdom of Trees Oracle, and I'm going to read what this card means. Pines have always been highly valued for their timber, and the Monterey pine is one of the most important sources of timber throughout the Northern Hemisphere. It is one of the species of trees that has adapted to cope with forest fires. Its long cones remain sealed in a resinous coating until the intense forest fire makes them burst open to spread their seeds and recolonize the forest. Medicinal preparations made from pine needles act as disinfectants and diuretics. Let yourself be guided by your inner sense of purpose. Know what you have to do and then focus on it. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by superficial tasks or things that waste your time and effort. Okay, that was for Seashell. Next up is, I think the next person up was Mato for Prim. Thank you, angels. Thank you to Seashell Cases Angels for bringing that message forward. I'm asking now for Prim. I'm asking for Prim. I'm asking for Prim. Show me Prim for Motto. Show me how Prim feels about Motto. Show me how Prim feels about Motto. Show me how Prim. Okay, this is for Motto. So he's feeling ashamed, empowered, and resistant. So I don't know what he did to you, but he's feeling ashamed and he's resistant in coming back to you. The empowered means strong. He feels strong, maybe stronger away from you, or it could be that the strength is referring to the resistance. Let me go back. I don't have a moderator in the room, so let me go back and look. Oh, good, Seashell. I'm glad it resonated with you. Yes, P-Love, join. Yes, Minnie Mouse, I did ask. Ooh, Minnie Mouse. So you and your friend, okay, let's find out. Thank you, angels, for that last message regarding Prem. I'm asking now for Minnie Mouse, her best friend's name. Last name is Brown. She wants to know why that best. Okay, I just got the chills. I uh I just got the chills because they gave me an image of this person Brown, but she was like Medusa. Like there's something really evil, like mean and crazy about her. Show me this brown friend. Show me the brown friend. Show me the brown friend. The brown friend for Minnie Mouse. Show me the brown friend. The brown friend for Minnie Mouse. Show me the brown friend. I got the receptive card, Minnie Mouse. I'm wondering if your angels are asking you to forgive this person, whether you want to be friends with her or not. I think they're asking you to forgive this person. This person's is going to be inspired to come back around. They are going to, this friend, this is one of the subwords here is challenged, and I don't think this has to do with creativity. I think that this person is probably just challenged, like friend challenged. She's just challenging a challenging person, possibly. And then I got the trapped card. This could mean imprisoned, cornered, or stuck. I don't know if that means anything to you, but your friend may actually be in a place where she's stuck. If you do, maybe that's why she lashed out at you. I don't know what happened between the two of you. Yeah, that's my reading on the friend Brown. Okay, let's see. So, welcome, Melissa. If this is your first time on the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hey, Sazia. Bows and Bubbles, welcome. Annie, you made it. Hey, Annie. I'm sorry, I'm like scrolling back to like if I'm saying this, I know you guys probably sent it like 5 minutes ago, but um okay, let's see who was up next. I think Sazia. Sazia was coming towards you in July. Thank you, angels. Can I have a message for Sazia for the month of July? Sazia for the month of July. Sazia, one message for Sazia. I'm going to read a card from the Wisdom of Trees Oracle for you. Ooh, you got the Camphor card. I have a feeling this has to do with some sort of healing. Let's see. Okay, so this is for Sazia. The Camphor card. I teach the importance of seeing situations clearly, not only with your mind, but also with your heart. This will enable you to look beyond the way things appear to be in order to see how they really are, and so find peace and understanding. Although the camphor tree is regarded as a nuisance in Australia and parts of southern United States, where the climate encourages it to flourish, the camphor that it contains is widely prized. Camphor is important in Hindu religious ceremonies where it is burnt in honor of Shiva, god of destruction. Camphor is also used in tiny amounts in Indian cuisine as it is toxic in large quantities. Its powerful smell deters fleas and other insects. It has antimicrobial properties and is also used to clear nasal and lung congestion. Set aside some time to be by yourself, then practice some slow and steady breathing. This will help you to clear your mind so that your difficulties become easier to analyze and you gain greater understanding. That's for Sazia. Thank you, angels. Okay, let's see who's up next. Bows and Bubbles, how will the month of July be for you? Thank you, angels. Thank you for that last message for Sazia. I'm asking for Bows and Bubbles. How will the month of July be for Bows and Bubbles? Give me 3 cards. Bows and Bubbles, give me 3 cards. Bows and Bubbles. Bows and Bubbles. Bows and Bubbles. One more card, angels. Okay, so the angels, I got the prudence card. This is taking caution, especially regarding your money. This is for Bows and Bubbles. Caution regarding your money. They're asking you to be prepared. You got 2 9s. Excuse me, you got 2 9s here. So be prepared for a change. They're asking you to get your finances in order because a change is about to come. There's some sort of change that is about to come. So this month you need to start saving your money. Excuse me. Okay, that's Bows and Bubbles. Okay, so Alyssa Lauren, let's see what's coming towards you. And Martin. Alyssa, let's see what's coming towards you and Martin. Thank you, angels. Can I get 3 cards? Thank you for those last messages. Can I get 3 cards for Alyssa and Martin? 3 cards for Alyssa and Martin. Ooh. I'm not sure what happened between, I got the regret card. This is something that was in the past. There was some sort of regret that came to light, or you guys discussed. I don't know what that is. But whatever that was, you guys made up. And the energy and the attraction is even stronger now between the two of you. And I got the well-being card. Please focus on your relationship and yourselves. Even though you are in a relationship, don't forget that you are also individuals, and to take care of yourselves and do it and take some time for yourself as well. You don't need to spend every minute together. It's okay to spend some time doing your own thing. Okay, that was for Alyssa. Thank you, angels. I'm trying to move fast because I don't have a moderator. Let's see. Thank you, Kessia, for that tip. Feel stuck, Minnie Mouse? Okay, next up is Annie. What does July have coming towards me? Annie, I'm going to do the Wisdom of Trees Oracle. Angels, can you give me a message for Annie for the month of July? A message for Annie for the month of July. A message for Annie. You got Montezuma Cypress. Montezuma Cypress. Montezuma Cypress represents solidity. I grew at the meeting point between the land and the water, and I teach you that you need a balance between the material and spiritual worlds to survive. I am solid and strong, and I can give you that same sense of solidity. This is a swamp cypress, which also grows along the margins of lakes and rivers, and some of the oldest members of its species are now growing in arid conditions, suggesting that their land was once much wetter. One example is called El Arrobo del Tul. It grows in the grounds of the church Santa Maria del Tul in Mexico, standing on what is thought to have been an ancient Aztec site of worship. The Aztecs used this tree's resin to treat gout and skin conditions, and a decoction of its bark was drunk as a diuretic. Are you feeling bogged down by worries and difficulties? Learn to focus your attention on whatever is most important to you or to the situation, and don't dilute your power by concentrating on trivial matters. This also tells me that you're getting stronger, Annie. Thank you, angels, for that message for Annie. You're welcome, Minnie Mouse. Hi, Jakari. Okay. You're welcome, Bows and Bubbles. Yes, Jakari is up next. Okay, Jakari, you want to know what's coming towards you in the month of July? Thank you, angels, for the last messages. Show me Jakari. Show me Jakari. Show me Jakari. Show me Jakari. Jakari, do you isolate yourself from people? Hey, Treya. I'm so glad you're here. I'm behind. Like, I know that people are asking. Okay, I'm asking because the lonely card came out. The lonely card came out. You're afraid. There's some fear there. I don't know if you're afraid of, and if you said yes to this, I would understand because I get like this too. Sometime if a room is too crowded with people, I can't take it. It just kind of overwhelms me emotionally. So I understand that. But you have some sort of fear. Something is frightening you. Now, this doesn't mean to me always that someone is excited about something. Sometimes this means anxiety for me. So for the month of July, um, I'm going to do the wisdom of trees oracle for you as well. I'm going to see what they want you to focus on. Thank you, angels. Thank you for that message and making and bringing up. I love this card. This is so beautiful. Look at this giant redwood and this small deer. This huge redwood, and then there's this deer here. Giant wood, majesty. I am renowned for my stateliness and my awe-inspiring size. I am majestic, and I can teach you how to attain your potential too, so that you are able to create your own power in the world and express your true self. The giant redwood is one of the most splendid trees in the arboreal kingdom and is particularly noted for its immense girth and longevity, with some giant redwoods thought to be at least 2,000 years old. The groves in which the giant redwoods grow in California were once the province of Native Americans, who would undoubtedly have revered the trees. Although details of their mythological significance have now been lost, the trees were an important source of medicine, and today the United Homa Nation of Louisiana. Do not underestimate yourself, either in terms of your natural abilities or your unique personality. You have so much to offer the world that there is no need to feel inadequate or to lack self-confidence. Let me show you the way. What a beautiful card, Jakari. So the angels and your guides are asking you If you haven't done so already, start in the month of July in claiming your power and standing in your power. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, let me go back because I know I missed some people. Let's see. Okay, Chris, you're up. Oh, okay. You want to know about your cosmetic surgery outcome? Let's try the mixed emotions. Thank you, angels, for that. Chris wants to know. Chris wants to know about his plastic surgery. Chris wants to know about his plastic surgery outcome. Chris wants to know about his plastic surgery. Okay, Chris, the final card that I got is yes, that you will be happy. However, what the angels are telling me is we don't want to talk about the outcome of his surgery. Yes, his surgery is going to be awesome. The surgery is what he is anticipating and what's going to happen after the surgery as he begins to heal. He's going to love it. We have other issues. We want to talk about what led him up to the point to get the plastic surgery. The inadequate card came out. There is something that you feel about yourself that is not worthy, that you feel inadequate. You compare yourself to others. You internalize a lot. You feel guilty for a lot of things that are not your fault. And I got the resentful card. This for you, I think, has to do with being bitter about something. So with these three cards, I'm letting you know that they're like, oh yeah, cool, your surgery is going to be great, Chris. That's awesome. But know that you've always been enough. And whatever, these are the things that have brought you to getting half for Chris. Good luck with your surgery. Okay, the next person is Austin. You're welcome, Annie. You're welcome, Jakari. Wait, I know I missed something. SS, you wanted to know about your love life. Thank you, angels, for that last message. I'm asking for Paru SS. Paru SS is asking about their love life. Thank you, angels, for that message. Give me a card for Paru SS. Give me one card. Give me one card for Paru SS. Give me one card. Give me one card for Paru SS. Give me one card for Paru. One card. Okay, Paru SS. The angels are saying you are too desperate. You are too desperate for happiness in a relationship. This desperation for a relationship has caused discouragement and frustration. So you're frustrated, you're discouraged, you're unhappy, you want that happiness, but you're so desperate for it that it's not coming to you. You need to let go. I got 2 Wisdom of the Trees Oracle cards for you. I got the Coast Redwood and the Horse Chestnut. So let's see what those mean. Okay, the first card is the Coast Redwood. Some members of my family are the tallest trees on the earth. They're also some of the oldest, having weathered many storms and dangers. Let me show you how to be resilient while remaining connected to both heaven and earth. Have the courage to be the person you know yourself to be. Do not be afraid to excel because you are worried about showing how exceptional you really are. Do your very best in both trivial and important matters. Horse chestnut. Horse chestnut. My shiny brown fruit has many practical uses, yet children enjoy playing with it too. I can teach you how to consider the advantages and disadvantages of everything you come across to help you gain greater wisdom and understanding. Something is puzzling you. Hold it up to the light of careful thought and do not be in it too much of and do not be in too much of a hurry to solve the conundrum. Sometimes the answer is slow to arrive, so do your best to be patient. Thank you, angels, for that message. Those are beautiful cards. Okay, let's see. We got Chris, we got Paru, we got hey Lakeisha. Hi Lakeisha. Yes. No, Austin. Did I miss him? Austin, I missed you. What was your question, Austin? Hi. Hi, DM. Hi, Shells. Welcome. Austin, what's your question? Millie Malieve, welcome. Millie, 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 do you have a Vivian that passed over? A Vivian. Before I get into but before I get into the next reading, I'm just gonna say this really quickly. So last night, after I got off, I fell asleep and I woke up at exactly 3:01. And I kept hearing these little cracks, little sounds like in the corners of my room. I didn't feel like it was anything bad, but I just heard little sounds in my apartment. And so I finally ended up going back to sleep. And I started dreaming about, I was in my house in Louisiana and I was hearing the same cracks. And I kept saying, like, show me who you are. Who is that? Show me who you are. And this who you are was not a person, it was a cat. And I don't know if I had left footprints on the floor. It was water footprints, you know, like when you get out the shower, you leave like a water footprint on the floor. That's what it was. Well, so did this cat. And I feel like this cat was like grayish white. The cat was like grayish white, but it had crossed over. So the little spirit was moving around my house, making the little sounds. Um, and But it was in spirit form. So the next thing I remember is the cat disappeared. So I pulled back the curtain where I thought the cat had disappeared, and there was a whole room full of people. But the ones that were in front of the people were the animals. There was like a German Shepherd. It was like a line of pets that were on the other side. And right behind him, it was like a movie theater filled with people just waiting. But there was one woman in particular that stuck out, and I think that was Vivian. And I keep asking if anybody in the room has a Vivian. She was dressed in 40s clothing. It was brown. She had on a brown hat, brown. It was like a white top, but like a brown jacket over it, and a long brown skirt that went right over the knees, and she stuck out the most out of all the people who've crossed over. She's trying to reach somebody. She would have been in her 20s and the 40s. Okay, so yes, mentally or physically, Treya. I just wanted to bring that up. I just wanted to bring it up. But let me go back to the question. So, if anybody out there has a Vivian that's crossed over, she would have been in her 20s and the 40s because she was a grown woman in this. When I saw her, the room was filled with all kinds of people dressed different ways from different eras, but she stuck out the most. She is trying to reach somebody. Her name is Vivian. Cat made himself known in my waking at 3:01 and also when I went back to sleep. So our question was, where am I heading in life? Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for Austin. I'm asking for Austin. Thank you for those love messages. I'm asking for Austin. I'm asking for Austin. Where is he heading in life? Can I get one more card, please? Okay, Austin. So I'm getting the inspiration card. I have usually this means an offer is coming to you. Someone's going to make an offer to you. And then the next card I got was the satiety card. Usually, and it's in reverse. Usually when I get this card, this has to do with drinking, like overindulgence in drinking or drugs or something like that. But I got it in reverse. But it's following the inspiration card, someone making you an offer, and then this coming in reverse, this is like turning it down. I don't know what this offer is. It could be alcohol. I don't know. The very next card that comes out is speed. Now, this could be that this offer is coming in with a swiftness, something very quick. And you're going to be forced to make a decision. The Wisdom of the Trees Oracle gave me the Apple card. Okay, the Apple card. I grow in orchards and gardens across the world, and my spring blossom cheers you. On hot days, my leafy branches cool you. If you sit beneath them, I share my bounty with you. Bless others with a full and open heart, not only when you feel affectionate toward them, but also when they annoy you. Let your actions reveal your sense of generosity, whether it is material, spiritual, or emotional. Oh, Trey, I'm just seeing your throat. Yeah, sometimes like my allergies act up. I have asthma, so sometimes my allergies act up. Hey, Momad Cricket. Okay, so who did who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Austin was the last person. Who was after Austin? Who was up next? Was it Lakeisha? Yeah, Mud Cricket is cool. Oh, Isabella. Isabella. Okay, Isabella, what's your question? You guys, excuse me for just a second. I'll be right back. You're welcome, Austin. I washed my hands. You're scared? Thank you, angels, for all the messages that you put forth. I'm asking for Isabella. Isabella is asking for about Leonardo. Isabella is asking about Leonardo. Isabella is asking about Leonardo. So, Isabella is asking about Leonardo. Show me Isabella. Leonardo. Show me Isabella. Leonardo. So I'm seeing the exhausted card, and I feel like this is Leonardo trying to get you to move forward with a relationship or whatever. It's exhausting for him, like it's a lot of work. So I'm not sure at what level the relationship is at with Leonardo, but it feels like it's a lot of work for him. Um, I got the well-being card. Thank you, Minnie Mouse. Yeah. Pauline, yeah, I can't wait to meet Earl Mouse too. Cheese Whiz, I had to change the name to Cheese. I feel like there is something, don't get caught up in this relationship. This is the same, I think I said this for someone else not too long ago. Remember that even though you are in a relationship, you are still an individual. Whatever fears that you have, it's okay. Whatever fears that you have, it's okay. Um, I think that if you do make the decision to be in a relationship with Leonardo, you will be happy, you'll be satisfied. And I got the Empress card. So this could mean two things: a new beginning or pregnancy. So if you're not looking to have kids right now, use protection. Okay. That's the reading. What? Wait a minute, Isabella. He says that he sees you like a boy. Isabella, what does that mean? That's weird. Oh, okay. So that's where, no, okay, no, Isabella, then you need to let him go. If he's mean and he's trying to force you to do things you don't want to do, and his way of getting you in the sack is trying to make you feel like you're less feminine. No, continue to respect yourself. And if you don't want to be with him sexually or just as a friend, cut him off. I don't like that. That makes me really, really upset. So that's where the exhaustion comes. It's too much work for him. You're too much work for him. He has to work hard. He has to work at a relationship. He has to build something with you in order for you to be with him in that way. And he's just looking for a hit it or quit it. Let him go. You don't want to be with someone who's mean anyway. Yeah, I'm glad you did a shuffle on him, Mo Mud Cricket. You're welcome, Isabella. That's right, Treya. Ooh, Lakeisha wrote a book. Let's find out, Lakeisha. Angels. We're asking about Lakeisha's book. Show me Lakeisha's book. Show me one. Lakeisha, is it a self-help book? What type of book is it? Yes, yes. Okay. The reason why I asked if it was a self-help book is because they showed me a lantern in the dark. Yes, let's find out. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Show me Lakeisha's book. She needs an agent. She needs an... Wait, Lakeisha, are you looking for a publisher or agent? Show me Lakeisha's book. I don't need to go any further. I got the Wheel of Fortune, Lakeisha. I got the Wheel of Fortune. And then in the Wisdom of Trees Oracle, I got the Hornbeam. Let's see what that is. Strongest trees. I can help you to withstand the pressures and strains of life so that you grow from the experience and become more secure and confident. This is a good time for you to work on new ideas, especially ones relating to personal projects, and to cultivate your creative talents. These will lead to fresh opportunities, and your renewed enthusiasm will rekindle your passion for life. Oh my God, it is the perfect card for your creative endeavors. That's perfect. I will take that as a yes and a yes, Lakeisha. Yes. Congratulations. Yep. Shells, you're up next. Thank you, angels, for that beautiful message. Oh, Lakeisha, when you start making your money, you're gonna have family members coming out of the woodwork. People who say like, "Oh, you're my cousin," and you've never seen them before in your life. You're welcome, Lakeisha. You got part of it, which I'm not sure what part you didn't hear, Pauline. Lakeisha. Oh, Lord. I guess Shells isn't here. Who's up after? You guys, there are so many funny people in this chat room. You guys make me laugh. Okay. DM, what's your question? Yay. Thank you, Pauline. Okay. What is T feeling after everything that happened yesterday? I'm hurt and confused. Thank you, angels, for the messages you brought to us. Show me T and what he's feeling. Show me T and what he's feeling for DM. Okay, so DM, so it seemed like everything was going fine, like you guys felt fulfilled with the relationship. Hard. There's maybe a with the empowered card, I'm hearing like he feels that you're too strong. You're too there's something he feels like you're too strong. And now he's like frightened and won't come forward. Whatever happened yesterday, there's some regret there because I got the regretful card and I got the embarrassed card. I got the regretful card and the embarrassed card for DM. So I don't know what he did or what he said, but he regrets doing it and he's embarrassed about it. Does that make sense, DM? No, Shells, we'll get to you. We went over to the next person. Annie, what an amazing dream. That dream says a lot. Water has to do with emotions. Yeah, I mean, and you're talking about the empowered card when you say, could it be that you're too guarded? It could be that you're too guarded, but I mean, I don't know. Guarded people are very strong and they're very cautious, and probably for good reason. So now he's like hiding in the corner, wondering when he should come forward. See this little guy? He's like peeking from around the wall, like, is it safe? Is she gonna snap on me? Does that make sense, DM? DM, would you like a Wisdom of Trees Oracle card or no? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, angels, for that last message. I'm asking for an oracle card for DM. An oracle card for DM. I have an oracle card for DM. May I have an oracle card? Black elder. I don't know if you can see that. Black elder. Mm. Black elder is abundance. I have ancient powers and can bring you abundance and protection. My flowers bring you refreshment in the hot summer, and my berries give you sustenance in the autumn. If you honor me, I will send you many blessings. Trust. Okay, so trust is the first word with this card. Trust, and then the trusting card came out in the mixed emotions spread. Trust in the abundance of the world around you. Concentrate on everything that you want to attract into your life, feeling and thinking as though you already have it. Give thanks for your many blessings. Okay, thank you, angels, for that message for DM. Okay, Shells. Thank you, Shells. I know you said you liked the cards. Love General? Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you for the messages you brought. God, thank you for always. Thank you, God, for always loving and protecting us. I'm asking for shells. Shells. I'm asking for shells. Before I go any further, Shells, I got the Dominion card, and this is what I heard when this card fell out. You're asking for love, but you're not open to it. You're asking for love, but you're not being open to it. I'm asking for shells, love for shells. The next card that comes out is the Strength card. I feel like with this card, yes, you're probably strong, but I also feel like you might be a little bit of a loner. Okay, that's true. Shells, you're asking for a love reading in general, but if God sends you someone to be a companion to love you, then and you're not open to it, why would God send that person to you? You're asking for something, but you're not open to it. Angels. Like, look, I feel like this could be two things. this could be two things. Even though, okay, even though you may be a little bit of a loner and a little bit closed off to love, you have a lot to offer someone. You have a lot of love to give someone. You just have, just really, really sweet. That's what I'm getting. Give me more cards. More cards. For show. Thank you, angels, for those messages. We also got the giant redwood. The giant redwood. The giant redwood is majesty. Do not underestimate yourself, either in terms of your natural abilities or your unique personality. You have so much to offer the world that there is no need to feel inadequate or to lack self-confidence. Let me show you the way. Okay, so that's for you, shells. Next up is, thank you, angels, for those messages. Moonlight Cricket, Tequila, Lord help us. Yeah. You're welcome, shells. Thank you, angels, for that message. Pretty flowers. Pretty flowers, come forward. When my nieces act up, I told them they're pretty close to being teenagers, my nieces. And I told them, I said, you know what? When you guys act bad, I'm watching you. Even though I'm far away, I'm watching you. Every time you see a crow, that's me watching you. Oh, yeah, sure. Psychic, wait, the singing, or you want me to talk like Psychic Mouse? Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Yeah. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Tell Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Tell us what you've heard. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Should we have Psychic Mouse pull a beautiful Wisdom of the Trees card for Donald Trump? Her interpretation of, I will give my interpretation, you know, what the book tells me, and then I will let Psychic Mouse do her own interpretation. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Give us a wisdom of the trees, Oracle. Psychic Mouse. That's in my house. Give us a wisdom of the trees, Oracle, for Donald Trump. You. Let's see what that means. So with the U card, it means regeneration. I can live for many hundreds of years. As my outer trunk gradually dies off, I will grow a new central trunk to supply food for my leaves and branches. I can show you how to regenerate your own life to gain new strength and resilience. This is a potent time of rebirth in which you can shed parts of your life that no longer serve you and develop new activities. It is also this is what the book says. This is also MIGc's interpretation. Psychic Mouse, what's your interpretation? I'm glad you called on me, MIGc. YEU, you. That's what you interpret it as? I see that as ew, ew, gross. Donald Trump, that ain't no you, that's a ew. And I heard what you said. You said that this tree lives for many years. I can't take one more day with Donald Trump. Many years? Many years? Mm-mm. Let's just hope that this man is not around as long as a ew tree. I don't think I could take much more of this man. Now let me see. What else did you say? This is a potent time of rebirth. Rebirth for who? It sure ain't a rebirth of his presidency, because I can tell you right now, I will gather up all of my little 500 mouse relatives and we will take over the White House. We can stand the fact or the possibility that Donald Trump could ever serve another term in that White House. Ain't no rebirth going on in this White House. Comes down to Donald Trump and his administration. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Ask the guys if they have gone crazy. Okay, that's disrespectful, Psychic Mouse. The guy cannot rebirth. Let me see. What else what else does this interpretation say? You can shed parts of your life that no longer serve you and develop new activities and attitudes. Develop new activities and attitudes. He needed an attitude adjustment at birth. There ain't no way this man is going to change. It is also a time, hold on, let me just read this, Psychic Mouse. It is also a time of stillness and contemplation. They're asking him to be still and to contemplate. Contemplate what? He ain't. I hope they don't think he's contemplating the becoming president again. He is done. It's over. It's done. Bye, boo boo. Bye, boo boo. Okay, let me just read the rest of this. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. As you reconnect with your spiritual beliefs. Back up. Spiritual beliefs. Spiritual beliefs. Now look, all of us here in this room, in this live chat, live with Psychic Mouse. Yes, you are live with Psychic Mouse. We all believe in the good. We all believe in love and light and loving one another and taking care of one another. We have spiritual beliefs. Donald Trump's spiritual beliefs lies with the devil. And as far as I'm concerned, he can go ahead and go straight to hell. Him and the devil can live together in hell. Amen. Can I get an amen from the room? Hallelujah. Say Psychic Mouse with me. Say Psychic Mouse with me. Psychic ears, Psychic Mouse. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Thank you for bringing those messages Um, unfortunately, I wouldn't call those wisdom of the trees. Uh, I don't know what I guess you would call that the wisdom of the cheese. The wisdom of the cheese. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. Bye, girl. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to be bringing Earl. Get on my damn nerves. That Earl, him and his damn Republican views. I will be bringing Earl on next. Thank you, Psychic Mouse. We look forward to meeting Earl. Have a blessed one. Um, I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I missed someone's question. Psychic Mouse kind of took over. So who was up next? You're welcome, Treya. Oh, okay, Minnie Mouse, what's your question? No, did you, Patricia? I responded and I didn't get anything in my email. Did you just send it again? Nothing came through the first time. And that's exactly my, okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you for those last messages. Thank you, Psychic Mouse, for your wisdom of the cheese. I'm asking for Minnie Mouse. I'm asking her guides to bring forth any messages for her, messages for her. Mm. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the first card that came out from your guides is there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So when you actually say that you're stuck, they don't understand that concept stuck. For us, stuck has to do with time. We're stuck in a moment. I'm hearing that song again. You got stuck in the moment and you can't get out of it. MIGc Tarot at Gmail. That's why it didn't go through. MIGc Tarot at gmail.com. So this concept of being stuck, they don't understand it or they don't see it the way that we do. I shouldn't say they don't understand it. They don't see it the way that we do. Because I will always point you in the right direction. So this person has stopped. They're stuck because they're having to make a decision about what journey to go on. okay? And this is, of course, a compass. They're going to point you in the right direction. So it's not that you're stuck, you just stopped because you're trying to make a decision about what direction to go in. Thank you, angels. You got the Monterey pine. I grow tall and straight as I stretch over upward toward the sky. My timber is used around the world. Let yourself be guided by your inner sense of purpose. Know what you have to do and then focus on it. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by superficial tasks or diversions that waste your time and effort. That's one. Montezuma Cypress, solidity. Are you feeling bogged down by worries and difficulties? Learn to focus your attention on whatever is most important to you or to the situation, and don't dilute your power by concentrating on trivial matters. And the final card is Cedar of Lebanon. Spiritual strength. Humans have respected and worked with me for millennia. They use my wood to make their temples because they recognize that I can give them spiritual strength. Let me help you to become rooted in your own spirituality. This also has to do with protecting yourself against people like your mother who does tries to harm you spiritually. You need to protect yourself spiritually. Trust your instincts and let your conscience guide you toward making the right decisions, especially if you are currently facing a difficult challenge. Know that you are as steadfast and grounded as the biggest trees in the forest. From the things that you've spoken about on this page, I feel like all three of those cards are very relevant. How's the house hunting going, Minnie Mouse? How's the house hunting going? Thank you, angels, for those messages. Amen. Okay, Patricia, I'm going to check. Okay, good. So you're connected. I feel like you need to buy some Florida water to protect yourself, Minnie Mouse. Benita, you're next. Yes, but when the kids fall asleep, do some spiritual work, like sit and meditate and pray. And your guides are always with you. But in those moments when you're in silence, when you are silent, your guide. Moonlight Cricket likes to drink. Patricia, I'm still not seeing it. I'm checking my email now. And that's MIGc Tarot at Gmail. It still didn't come through. Okay, Benita, you want to know what Christopher is thinking. Oh, I love snow cones. Into me. I'm asking for Benita. I'm asking about Christopher and what he's thinking about her at this time. Show me Christopher for Benita. Benita, I just have a quick question. Is Christopher younger than you? Okay, only 7 months. Maybe this has to do with a maturity level then, because I'm feeling like you are. Okay. No, this has to do with his maturity then. Is he immature? He feels younger than you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Show me Christopher. Mm. I got the resistant card, Benita. Resistant. Ooh, okay. I got that he's stubborn, defensive, closed off, rebellious. I got the surprised card, but I feel like this has nothing to do with like surprised. It's like he blows things out of proportion. That's what I'm getting with this. This resentful to me has to do with, I don't have to do that. Like something really, this has something, this has something to do with, because they don't have their way. They, when they can't have their way, they go stand in the corner with their arms folded and pout. I feel like that's him. Thank you, angels, for that message. Can you give me an oracle card for Benita? Can you give me an oracle card for Benita? I got the Hazel card for you, Benita. This has to do with boundaries. Beware of dissipating your energy by becoming caught up in ideas and situations that are nothing to do with you. Decide where your mental and emotional boundaries lie, particularly when dealing with other people, and this would include Christopher. Thank you, angels, for that message. Okay. Is everybody okay, let me check now. That's the message for Benita. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that's helpful. Patricia, I'm checking my phone now and nothing is coming through. That's so weird. I don't think so, Patricia. Like, it should come through. I checked all my mail. Like, I checked spam, everything. No, no, I didn't get it. I really want to see that picture, Patricia, because I want to see what it is. Why am I hearing attachment, Patricia? Is this an attachment? I don't, and I don't mean that as an attachment as far as an email attachment. This is like a spiritual attachment. Why am I hearing that? So, Moonmud Cricket, somebody else send me an email and I want to see if it goes through. Yeah, that's the correct email. I don't know why it's not going through. Yes, I got one from Lakeisha. I got one from Moonmud Cricket. So it went through. Those are going through. Patricia, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Did you guys get my response back? That is so weird. Why would I get an email from you guys but not Patricia? Different cards for attachments? Okay, great. Patricia, I'm not sure what. Patricia, you still with us? Patricia, if you're still with me, you're probably trying to send another email. Um, while we're on the subject of attachments, I want to see if that's attachment that's in the picture. Patricia told me a little bit about the picture, that there's something on the left side of her. I haven't seen the picture yet, but what I'm sensing is whatever that's in the picture, it's male, it's not female. I feel a male energy. Hmm. I got the illusion card. Illusion. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Any more questions? Yes, Treya, I got your email too. So I got the emails from Lakeisha, Momud Cricket, and Treya, but for whatever reason, Patricia's is not going through. All right, you guys, if nobody has any questions, Patricia, I'm gonna wait for that email. I hope you guys have a blessed one. MIGc Tarot out.